Alright, Riley.
That's what I'm scared about this season.
Move, baby. Move. You make me so sick.
I lost in fantasy football today.
So hey, Lucas.
Finished the semifinals.
You put the other clothes in the dryer?
Yeah. What happened?
You better not put no freaking bras in the dryer. That game next Saturday is actually gonna matter.
Yeah. The Pats need to win that game next Saturday. I need to win against Drake now, because I shouldn't have lost against Grim. Like, I'm still mad about that. I was up freaking 13 points, and I decided to take my feet off the gas. But I shouldn't have lost against Grim. And then that ugly safety, I was like, it was 32 seconds left. I catch a pick, and I thought it was a touchback pick, so I stopped moving. But no, they tackled me at the 1-yard line. And then he gets a safety, and then I punt it to him, and he drives down the field with 12 seconds and kicks a game-winning field goal.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Forcing shit and everything. Golf. I was watching. I was like, "Hold on, have people got a read on to live now? Stop the run, take Kelsey away." Oh. I was like, Steve. Yeah. I get myself into the run. The Vikings didn't stop me one ball. I had 160 yards. How did you lose? I just don't want to play. Like, I don't want to be cheese, because I can run on almost anyone. I want to actually, like, pass a little bit. I don't want to just be cheese one of them.
Oh, who do you sound like? I don't want to just run all the time. Looks like I'm rubbing on you. Hey, that movie that I told you I want to watch on Netflix, it came out. That 6 Under movie.
What?
The 6 Under movie. Remember I told you there's some movie called 6 Underground? I want to watch. You don't listen to me when I talk to you.
Now you know how it feels. Shut up.
If I was my girlfriend, she would listen.
That's alright. Go for that bitch then. Tell her to listen to me that way. Jimmy Jackman with me then. I love how you be having bitches, but they ain't useful paying no bills. No, what the fuck they give? Shit, tell that bitch to pay a ticket. What the hell?
Yeah, we lying. You start getting some funds out.
You want to know how many yards I threw with my quarterback this week?
His talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
95 yards. Against the Chiefs? Yeah. Against the Chiefs. You want to know how much I ran for?
I love how I have it to the bottom.
God damn it. I gave up the third down.
And I don't know.
Didn't you beat the Chiefs? I saw that.
That's good for a Cleveland first down.
He was pissed because he lost 3 guys during the
Line of
season.
scrimmage, the
Like,
37.
why are we still 2 years on him? Like, because that's what we voted on?
Mayfield hands it off to
Thanks, sir.
Oh, I switched and dove with the wrong person. He just broke an 80-yard touchdown run.
But eliminate the freaking Titans better.
As his guys are able to strike first here.
So if you traded Khalil Mack
Talk about explosion
for the
plays.
Titans.
Here's one pretty much right out
For
of
the
the
Titans.
gate.
And now they get to
Well,
ride
so,
a wave of
and
emotion,
who else?
momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate, big sprint, touchdown.
No,
They're
like,
excited.
in
But on the
general,
other side,
I need
they're
to
going to guard against
Chubb
a
is a
major
bear.
letdown because they
I
hit right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
But yo, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, or I'll talk to you tomorrow. Alright, have a good night.
All right, so
Have a good night, Luca.
Yep.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yes, ma'am.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll wind up with about 6
ma'am.
up past the 30 to the
Hey, beautiful.
31.
Hi.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their
I'm not gonna
loss,
say hi to you
with
again.
the ground game, they ran it well.
And
You
also
get
have to
one
say
high.
yourself as a
You
team,
say
don't
hi
get away
when you
from
come
that
up.
work.
You said
That's
that.
Nah, you get one
I'm just
high.
gonna shank you.
Running the football, over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates.
Come on, I need to win this game, please.
To do it consistently here.
You need to make sure I'm happy.
Come on, babe. Come on, please. I need to win this game.
What do I get? What do I get?
Second down, a run with Breida.
You don't get me bothering you.
And he's taken down.
You do that anyway.
45-yard line.
Right.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a
You're gonna learn today.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being.
Oh yeah, go need to go get the warm water and salt, bro.
Teammates used to say, "Boy,
Need goggles."
downfield, hit you little people."
Good run there. From the 41.
Total ball! Oh my God, I had that.
Goes down. In for the
Jesus Lord, you can see the blitz.
There, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Jesus,
Now after that sack, it's
goddamn
3rd and
field.
long for Jackson and the Ravens. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. Finding room inside the 40. And he'll get this awfully close to a first down. Boy, that's going to be a razor-thin measurement, but I don't think he got there.
I didn't get
they
that?
wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Tucker, a career 70% success rate from 50-plus. Just incredible. And the All-Pro is money from distance again there.
They ought to give him 4 points for field goals from some of the distances that this guy makes them from.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Mayfield. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
So.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely won on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
And brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Oh my God.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards,
Okay,
and that'll
your
be
first game
enough.
back, bro. Just playing different, like super different. Rusty. Extremely rusty.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
I can switch my playbook after this game, right, Steve?
They go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Add this gain to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine.
Are you serious right now? I can't get no stops.
Stop yelling, you know, with Riley.
I'm the Ravens. Over here moving my God of position.
Cybered on for the PAT.
Easy pick. And freaking ball goes right through my hands for a touchdown. Come on with that nonsense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in.
How did I not get this stop?
And
I
they're able
ran
to
right
get this
through
one
them.
across the 35.
Walk right by him.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
What are you doing? Oh my God, that should have been a fumble 6.
They're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with an extra point, and it's now 17-14.
Yes.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you
Take
are.
that
I don't
off.
think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go with Chubb on second down, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. They run with Breida. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now.
And that was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Jackson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. That'll be a gain of 16, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. DJ Moore. His second touchdown on the
Even got
season.
engaged.
As the Ravens push
Even.
further out in front.
He
That
did?
score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, they've
The
only
other
been
team
together
now has to
forever.
be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Look at the video today. It was so cute. He had like rose petals on the ground, like a heart, and they were just walking. And she thought like someone put it there for her, and then he walked a little bit, like a little bit further, and then like he like turned around and gave her roses. He's like, oh, it was really cute.
You might be too tired.
How he set it up.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Mayfield looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Popcorn. Not regular popcorn, white popcorn.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming out and making the big-time play?
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punt team now as this one set
Should have
away.
attacked it instead of waiting for the ball to come to me.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line.
I just didn't want to overrun it, so I just stood there.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
I got you.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That
If I would have juked him, I would have probably got some yards. I was trying to outrun it to the corner. I forgot that safety was fast.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He's got the first down and more. And now look at this. Big game.
I stay near this is why I stay near the sideline when I scramble with this guy.
He's not letting me call timeout.
And feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable.
This is why I stay near the sideline with you, Lamar.
Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now Jackson on 1st down. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense is able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
I had you. I was getting ready to throw it to you, R1. Had you.
The defensive tackle getting in there for a loss.
Getting ready to throw it right when I stepped
after
up.
that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Tucker's kick is good, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So that drive began at their own 3. They wind up getting 3 out of it.
And to me, the mentality to begin the drive, that was probably the key to everything. Let's just make sure we take care of the football. Give ourselves some room and maybe punt it away. Instead, it started at the 3, and it ended with 3 points.
It don't even matter. You should have just punted the ball back and gave me a chance to try to score, dude. That's because you took the shit interception. I haven't moved my linebacker one time because I got in trouble for that shit.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen.
It got his man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Miles Boykin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
That's caught inside the 20. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
You going back in the house?
No, it's his house now. I'm out. I gotta find no. I gotta find my own house.
As we'll send you down to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman.
How did he catch that pass? Come on, man.
Coach. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
That's crazy. That thing would have choked.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Check, check. Lucky.
To throw is Jackson.
Oh, wait. X is wide
Coming,
open.
and down he goes. Sione Takitaki charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. So second and one, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Yeah, I told you I was playing.
Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
2 bad sacks. Come on.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And he will not.
Of course, he can knock it down, but yeah, we have his guys are catching on 3 people. Come on with that nonsense.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, stop here. What'd you say, baby? What'd you say? What'd you say?
Cleveland offense.
I'm gonna throw my shoe at your head.
Down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
From the 24, Mayfield. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
He's catching everything. We dropping all these passes. I gotta run the ball and move the field. I throw the pass and dropping easy catches.
Yeah, I know. Odell Beckham Jr. We're used to this, aren't we?
We are.
And that's just wrong on every level. That was spectacular.
Mayfield now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
for like 3 days now.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
God.
Sorry. Babe, we'll get the warm water.
No, might be not good.
I'll do it for you. I will get it.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. A run for Nick Chubb. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I'm coming, babe. Game's win the 3rd quarter.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 33.
Catches everything.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mayfield down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. First down, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And a nice gain of 21 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Chubb, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. To throw, Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert? Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Landry, the intended target. Jackson on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 96 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane.
Oh, come on, Luke. You got to pick that off.
Points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? On the ground, it's Chubb. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your...
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Good throw, little Brett. Yeah, I'm just letting you know he's telling me to go for Q, so I'm doing it. Got you.
This is Breida. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They run again with Breida. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Jackson from the shotgun.
That was a horrible pass. I saw you too. And I threw it. Oh my God. I saw freaking Brown open for the touchdown, but I was already set on Moore. Oh, I was set on giving that ball to Moore, and I had Brown open for the TD. That was horrible. Good pick. That was atrocious.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line.
I don't know why you stopped Ryan right there.
A good
Luke
pickup
could have picked it up.
15 yards. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. Now Mayfield.
I wish he would throw
that there, incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and that'll make it 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen
is
that
they didn't give me a sack there. They gave it a throw.
And the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being bumped.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back into 24. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down, going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Well, he dropped an easier pick early in the game. I'm happy he caught that one.
The coverage. They've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll begin the drive with Breida. And some space here.
Jesus. Denzel Ward fast as shit.
Goes down at the 23-yard line.
Denzel Ward fast as shit.
57 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Breida. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Hold on. Yeah, 282. Time for you to hit the bench. I was not paying attention. This man about to hit 300 yards. I was not paying attention. This was a 7-point game. I would have kept you in, but
the last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, it's Hill. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justice Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. But now a shot into coverage.
Yo, Luke, he just getting caught on by everybody.
35. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Browns on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got it. And he couldn't quite
Odell
get
Beckham
there.
is a cheat
Tackled
code.
down at at the 1.
How did he
They're
get
able to
that
convert on
pass in
third down, and that
between?
sets up a 1st and goal.
No, 40
Well, we
Young,
used to
what
see
was
the
you
guy that you
doing?
consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right? And he takes this one in for a Brown score. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. And from the 1-yard line, they didn't try and reinvent the wheel, do anything cute. They just gave it to the big back.
You almost get the sense that if you can't get it in from the 1-yard line with your big guy carrying the football, you'll question yourself the rest of the day. They got it done.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Hill one more time. 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Denzel Ward saved like 4 touchdowns.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here we go, G, get off the field.
Good game, Will Brett.
Good game, man.
Oh, Steve, I'm just seeing this. I was focused on that. Oh, man.
We'll go over the rules.
On 3rd down, it's Hill.
It's not that. It's not like I need to go
And he
over
has
every
the
rule.
1st down before he's
Like,
tackled
I'm brand
at the
new. It's just,
5.
I might
They're
have
able to
forgotten
convert
some
on 3rd
things
down, and
in the
that sets
hospital.
up a 1st and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
You notice I didn't quit, I didn't bitch, I just said, hey, it pisses me off because it changes the game.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Sorry again, bro.
Yeah, you good, man. Like you said, you didn't see me stop and rage quit or nothing. I just, like I said, man, it just pisses me off because in a game, and I'm not trying to be mean, every time I play you, I struggle against you. And I can say that, like when I play Luka and I have a good game against him. It just sucks when one play can change the whole game, and then it just means, shit, that could have been an overtime game. You never know. But one interception changes everything.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like I said, when you took the dude and you just ran straight back into the zone, not to mean anything, but that safety bit up, that's probably a touchdown. You never know.
100%.
The Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continue to feel like they're moving the ball, and things are working and clicking.
He made one weird throw. One Aaron Rodgers not like throw.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything.
Yeah, remember I told you, I said Aaron Rodgers lost his X factor and my offensive lineman lost his X factor. And there was one more person that can't. There was a third person that was going through teams that lost their X factor.
As they moved to 3-1 with a win.
And I don't understand how you lose an X factor.
Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a
Nah, my guy, I was shocked. My guy, yes, I'm saying I was shocked. My guy lost it because my guy went to the Pro Bowl. So I was like, how the hell do you go to the Pro Bowl and you lose the X factor? So that's why Aaron Rodgers, I was looking at the stats last year. I was like, he had a decent year, but he didn't make the Pro Bowl. So I was like, maybe that's why. But I was like, I don't know why I lost mine and this dude went to the Pro Bowl. And there was one more person, somebody else I lost, and I can't remember. But I was talking to Talib about it. Steve, I was supposed to talk to you about it. But Talib was saying, well, maybe you might change it back or something.
Well, offensive line doesn't even matter if they lose.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I told him. I was like, I don't even care because it doesn't affect my offensive line. But I was like, Aaron Rodgers lost his and there was somebody else. I was like, well, if they're not, if they're not saying anything, I'm just gonna be quiet about it.
Well, I mean, not really anything you can say. I mean, not really, as it just being a player in the league, not really anything you can really do about it.
No, but that's weird. I didn't think they were supposed to lose factors, are they?
No, yeah, you could lose it and gain it. Yeah, it's all based on performance. So it's just like it's like a regression. If you don't perform, you lose
Don't
it.
you remember Pat Pete lost his X factor when I was at Cardinals?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all based on regression. It's like if you're an older player and you don't make a certain
Right
thing.
there.
He's the bathroom. I'll be back in a second.
Well, Brett, but it says he's an X factor.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Like I said, I don't know. Then when you go down to a certain, like when you get to 90, you get more abilities. When you get to 85, you get more abilities. When you get into 80, you get more abilities. I'm looking at it now, too. Now it's actually saying he's X Factor again. I don't know. That was something that, like I said, I noticed it during the last game I played.
No, I noticed it in re-sign. That was when I was not re-signed, and in re-sign. That's when I was bringing it up. So, but it probably, like I said, because I was saying when I noticed it, it just had a superstar next to him, and then my guy had a superstar. Somebody else had a superstar, and I was bringing it up, but it probably changed because his thing was blanked out. His XP thing was blanked out. So, and probably. After you advance, did you use the upgrade point on him? Because if you did, then it probably changed. They could not stop Odell Beckham for nothing. Him and Landry scored a touchdown. And this
No, I see what it did. Hold on. It took it away week 1, then I won 2 straight games. I got it back for week 4.
Mm-hmm.
If you go look at your progression history, it shows what he lost and what he gained. And because it was a regular season week 1 with a loss at home to the Bengals, I lost like negative 1,205 XP.